Metal Chef
Mediterranean pasta. Start off here with some fresh oregano. This is Greek oregano. This is just standard basil. End of the season, so it's not as dark in color, but hey, still flavorful. Simply, after it's washed, chop it up. Do not slice off your fingers. Fingertips in the food, not good. Make sure you take off as much of the stem as you can. Stems pack a lot of flavor, but they don't chew well. This basil tends to leave your cutting board brown. I don't know why, but it's good. Good stuff. This is heirloom, so this stuff will come back. I had a bunch of plants out there this year. Stuff is amazing. Really, really strong aroma. Peeking in the background is the bread that I was just showing you how to make a little bit ago. A wonderful smell, filling the whole house up. Gonna save a little bit of this for my Jesus dip. Actually, I hate doing that. My spatulator. Hey, it's my word. Get over it. Alright, piece wants to be difficult. Now, the oregano. Of course, it's all going to be blended together, but here's the reason why I do what I do. Normally, I would have my stove fan running, but you wouldn't be able to hear me talk. This will all cook down somewhat. Some's going to be used in the olive oil mix. Some is not. Now, I saved the bottles of older mixes that I've used, and I blend my own Greek seasoning, for instance. Now this is my blend here, but it's in their bottle, and I'll show you how to do that now that I'm up and running with the video. But I'll mix a little bit in with both. This is, of course, McCormick's Italian grinder. I do the same with that. Tones, just straight Italian seasoning. Oh, that one's new. I think I have one that's open here someplace. Yes. Mix a little bit up with that. Like I said, this will eventually be blended together. But this is how I always mix my seasonings. Fresh and dried. Especially when I make that tenderloin basil ciabatta sandwich, which I will never give you the recipe. No, that's not true. I have, but I'll show you on video how to make those. It's a lot easier that way when you can see it done. Alright. Okay, be back in a minute for the next segment. Okay, you take a little saucepan, sauce, I like saying it that way better. Little EVOO, okay? Take a little bit of each. And you can dice up garlic, which is good, or you can use some of Tone's. And just kind of, that's going to be strong. Yeah, gotta love it. And then I'll take a little black pepper. A little bit easier if I set it down, but then I'll set it down and I'll just slide that out of the way. Do it that way. How's that? Toss in a little bit more Greek. Yeah, a touch more oil. Okay. Now this, make sure you got enough oil in there. I'm going to saute up. I'm going to pour this over the top, and actually that's not enough oil. I'm going to saute up. This is going to pour over the top of the pasta once it's all cooked. And I'll still add more seasonings over the top of that. So anyway, there's your blend. Back for the next segment. Okay, over the water. A little bit of EVOO. If you have some dinner wine, I always add a little bit of that. Some Italian seasonings. Always makes the pasta much better. A little bit of sea salt, which is way back here behind me. You only have one chance to flavor your pasta. You want to make it the best it can be. A little bit of pepper, like that. There you go. Your water's ready. Now keep mine nice and warm until I'm ready to go. Right before I drop in my pasta. Moving over here, I've got this on super low heat. Again, I don't want anything to boil yet, especially that's just going to saute nice and low. So I'm going to start cutting up the olives and a couple other things, get them ready to go, then we'll start cooking the pasta. These are the spices I'm going to use for my Jesus dip. So I'm going to beef this up a little bit more. Some more fresh ground pepper, some of the Metal Chef Rockers Greek seasoning. And basically what I use in that, I'll use some fresh, well, I dry my own oregano that I grow out there. I'll use some granulated garlic, and actually what I do, because I grow it out there too, if I can locate the tub, I grow my own. This stuff's a lot darker, a lot more flavorful. It's powerful stuff, man. This will knock you over. Don't eat this and go on a date. You'll never have another date again. But that's what I use in mine. And then, of course, you can dry your own onions, as I do, or tones. Good stuff. Minced onion. And you blend that with some oregano, mint. I grow my own mint, or you can buy the mint. And some pepper, some sea salt, and you make a blend, and that is your seasoning. I'll go through and show you all how to do that. Real simple, but it is so good. It doesn't have all the MSG. And I like Cavender's, and I've used that for years, but a lot of MSG and a lot of bad stuff in there that you really don't want to have. So, good stuff, very flavorful, but not real good for you. So anyway, mix that up. Now I love this stuff. So, Morton's is good. Throw a little bit of that in there. Then take the lid, throw it on there, shake it up. This will last a couple days in the fridge. It's real simple to blend in with the olive oil, but those dry seasonings really help keep it together. And then I'll toss that in the fridge until I'm ready to use it. Be back in a sec. Okay, Greek olives. One brand, there are several. Kalamata olives. Very flavorful. Now, I got a lot of juice in this one still. So I'm going to actually add the juice here to the spices that I'm going to use, because it's going to go in there anyway. Set those back aside. I want those running all over. End up hacking myself up with a knife trying to catch them. Again, just dice these up into nice little chunks. These will go into your finished pasta. A couple cans of tomatoes. I like organic, S&W. And you're ready to go. We're ready to start cooking pasta.